during the council meeting that are called to order at 6 o'clock. And tonight, we open with a conversation that had last meeting. I just called the meeting to order from French.
Thanks my phone off.
So tonight, I'm going to repeat my opening message of February 14th. Council has long talked about serving our needs, and we all represent it all. I'd like to continue to encourage council to be mindful of time when putting together questions and comments. I've always appreciated council dialogue during our meetings, but late and at times it's been repetitive and lengthy without good reason. Please don't repeat questions or comments. Please ensure your questions and comments are on topic and are going to help you make decisions on agenda items you But stick with questions about the agenda items being discussed. Ask your questions through the chair if you're acknowledged by the chair. Please don't speak out, observe, or over others. All these tips and hints will help us have a good meeting that stays on point and on time. I also remind council to put their phones in their drawers and other sites, as it's increasingly noticeable that phone use appears to be increasing in capacity. I also have some reminders for those here in council who choose to watch and be informed about council meeting proceedings when we deal with the business of the municipality through our church agendas. Thank you for choosing to be here with us. Thank you also to those who choose to stay involved and informed by watching our live stream council meetings. Council chambers is a place of governance for council. As part of the government institutions that make up our democratic processes of our country, province, and municipalities. It's a place where we convene in deep respect in the positions we've been elected and are honored to hold. It is a room where process and policy and actions are discussed and confirmed to ensure optimal governance and operational excellence of our municipality. The regular council meeting we host tonight, and every second and fourth Tuesday night over the year, is a meeting of council. These are not informal town halls or coffee with council engagements. Please don't expect that. It's not a place to believe question period is for debate or for dealing with issues unrelated to our town. Nor is it to hold rallies or protests or to attack and undermine administration. It is not a place to be disruptive during council proceedings. What is expected in council chambers is civility. Even when someone is frustrated or angry, I believe civility is always possible. With that, I'll ask for a motion to adopt the agenda and ask administration if there's any additional resolutions to the agenda for council, please. We have additions and deletions.
Yes, we'd like to propose that we remove both 3.7, just there's some additional information that has come to light that we'd like to just address at a future date. But as well, we would like to add an item, so I would recommend a new 7, which is just taking the old former 5 club.
That's all we have to move that we accept the agenda as amended.
It's up to you. Okay, we have a motion to accept the agenda as amended. 8.78 removed and 8.7 added again. Any other discussion? Call the vote, all in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Now we are delighted to invite Katie and Sterling up to talk about the basketball court mural. And Sarah, to the mic. We tried to get an overhead sign to us here, but that's okay. We really just wanted to picture anyway, because it's a great picture. So we'll get it enlarged a little bit. And Katie, please go ahead. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
So I'm taking over this for Spencer Schmidt, who's the youth pastor done. And during the summer, I guess we had this idea that we paint, we have a professional artist paint the basketball courts and I guess it could be a community building or where the community was invited to come in and participate in the painting of it. So as I understand it, the project was accepted. That would be somewhere in summer. So now we want to propose this with the.
Can you mind just pulling the mic a little bit? Sorry, is that kind of thanks.
So this was the rough sketch that the artist has come in with. Again, this is a rough sketch, so a lot of this will be more refined as per the notes there. But then Spencer said it would be very simple thing, so you don't have to have any artistic ability or anything like that. You come in and this artist will come in and it's quite easy for the whole town to participate. And yeah, the roots was because we are so well known for having food town, so and that's because it's a basketball. So that is what we would like to submit for approval.
That's great presentation. Other questions for anyone? That's about it.
Thank you, Mayor. So I guess what we're doing is, when I got it's almost like a paint by number, where the artist, the strings are, is going to the outline, and people are just going to kind of fill it in. Or is that?
I believe so, yes. I believe you would be there guiding and directing, so that you don't have to have that prior experience and also working with the project with community involvement.
That's good, that's what I think. Thank you.
That's what looks better than you. Deputy Mayor.
So you guys talked about, or administration has talked about how we would get the word out to the community that this is going to be available for them to participate in?
I have not gotten that far. This is, I just really got on this last week, so I imagine that there will be assistant. I don't know yet.
Which is true, right? They said they are on February 28th, right? Okay. Other questions? Councilor Windsor?
Thank you, Mayor Hunter. Katie, I'm looking at the picture and I got nothing against corn. We do have corn in the area. I just think that probably this is more a barley area than it is a corn area. I'm wondering if there would be consideration, maybe lean in that direction, maybe some of the stalks or something.
I will definitely take that back and put out that for sure.
Okay. Anything else? This is great. There's a thumbs up, so that's not a comment, but thumbs up. And we really appreciate you being here, Katie, and serving as so that youth, how youth is involved.
That is another, because I know that during summer we have the two age groups, and so it's kind of their it was supposed to be get this imagine potentially speaking with the principals of the schools or maybe advertising to the schools. I'm not 100% sure. I think in the past we've done similar things for community projects like this.
We'll look forward to the information as it comes, and we really appreciate this idea for investing in the basketball program in the community, showing their interest in creating things up for us and make it a fun place to be. I know they have plenty of ways to one more fun. So thank you for being here, and I know some of our agenda leaders to accept the business item to approve this drawing. This is a diagram. And with that, I again thank you for being here, and we'll wait and watch. We'll give some sunny days to paint. Thanks again. So we have a motion.
Yes, I'm happy to ask the council thank Zion Didsbury for the presentation of their proposal for a mural on the basketball court and accept it as information.
Great. And we call the vote and a chance to talk. All in favor? That's carried. We have item 4, adoption of February 14th, 2023 regular council meeting minutes. Mr. Williams?
Madam Mayor, I move that council will move to adopt the February 14th, 2023 regular council meeting minutes as presented.
Questions or comments on minutes? All right, I'll call the vote. All in favor? Carried. Okay, so this time we'll recess from the regular council meeting and follow we'll host the 2 public meetings, public hearings that we're hosting tonight. And that will be at 6:13. We'll be convening the public hearing for bylaw number 2023-02 and bylaw number 2023-03. So in this public hearing, welcome everyone. This public hearing is held in accordance with section 230 of the Municipal Government Act. We ask that everyone, we ask that everyone, that all questions and comments be made to the chair when called upon. Everyone who so desires will have the opportunity to be heard, but it will be done in an orderly fashion as directed by the chair. It is only relative to the information in this public hearing bylaws. Each presenter when called upon will take the place at the presenter's table and state and spell their name to the record. Please remember to turn on the microphone. But we'll be back to that. We ask all presenters keep their comments brief and that you not repeat points that have already been made. The purpose of this hearing is for council to consider all relevant information that we require in making our decision on this matter. So the public hearing is to consider 2 bylaws related to 3 parcels with civic address 1000, 1100, and 1200 Schwansville. Bylaw 2023-02 is the amending land use bylaw for those properties. Is up to date. Is to update the appendix A map A of the land use bylaw 2019-04 to reflect the redesignation of 3 parcels from IS institutional district to RS residential district by density. The second part of this hearing is bylaw 2023-03 to amend the Shaw's Village Area Structure Plan, Figure 7, Land Use Policy Area Map to reflect the change of the identified parcels to be within the residential policy area. I think they're going to become soon images. These bylaws were in land use bylaw amendments were considered at the council meeting on January 10th, 2023. The first reading was approved for each of the bylaws, and the public hearing was set for tonight, February 28th, 2023. month and a half. Notices of the public hearing were posted on the town of Didsbury website, in the Alberta newspaper, and through the town's social media platforms. So the order of business is that administration, the applicant, council, gallery will all have the opportunity to speak in the work that we call them. And I just want to go over a few more guidelines while things get set up. Chair, which is me tonight, has raised to limit the time taken by a person after which council may wish to speak, after which council may wish to ask questions of the person. All questions must be challenged to the chair. The chair may decline to hear further presentations, questions, or objections when satisfied that the matter has been addressed at the public hearing. I can decide which presenters will be heard if I'm satisfied that presentations are the same as so we don't have two presentations. The chair of the public meeting, once it's adjourned, the council shall provide public notice, and that's done too. So I will now then talk about the order. Will be administration, which is Tracy. I'll just try that. She's our planning development director. And Tracy will introduce and provide the overview, then we'll have the applicants speak if they so wish, and then we'll have council ask some questions if they so wish, and anyone from the gallery can favor or oppose to this bylaw amendments. So with that, Tracy, I'll hand it over to you. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Sorry, just before we, no, that's okay. I just wanted to make a few quick preliminary comments before Tracy presents the bylaws for consideration for this public hearing. Just to give a bit of a quick background. So we have land use bylaws. They're required by the Provincial Municipal Government Act, and all municipalities are required to have a land use bylaw. We don't have a choice in that matter, and the province requires that purposely so that each municipality has an orderly way for people to develop and build on their land. And it's because of land use bylaws that helps to protect, to ensure that a feed lot or an industrial plant isn't put right next to somebody's house. So it's an orderly way of ensuring that the right kind of development goes in the right part of the town. And again, that's required by provincial statute. And then as in compliance with that provincial statute, anytime that you want to make changes to the land use bylaw, it requires this process of a public hearing, which is what we're here today to consider. And that includes if you're changing any of the uses that are allowed within a certain designated zone or changing a zone of a specific parcel. So with that background, we'll now turn the time over to Tracy to present these specific bylaws for consideration.
Thank you. Through the chair, I just have a brief presentation that I prepared, and it is part of the regular council agenda that has been circulated. So I'll just briefly go through it. So if we can move to page 16 of our regular agenda. So as you can see here, the three subject parcels are located north of Highway 582, and they gain access onto Ring Street, 23rd Street. No objections or concerns were received as a result of the circulation to adjacent landowners and relevant government agencies. The three lots are located centrally within the Shoppers Village area structure plan. Surrounding property to the west has been developed for commercial uses. Subject lots are undeveloped, and there has been a demand for housing and multi-unit apartment development within the town, and this redesignation will help facilitate that need within the town. So the next page on page 17. So as we can see here, this is just a demonstration of the schedule map from the land use bylaw. So what I'm showing here is that the redesignation of these three lots are going to be going from the existing use of institutional district, and the recommended change is changing it to the R5 residential district. The next slide, please. So this is just a capture of policies within our municipal development plan. And as we can see here, the municipal development plan identifies within the residential part, the increase in overall housing costs leads to the need for a range of housing styles and affordability options. The redesignation of these lots will allow for the consideration of development of a variety of housing types that will add to the town inventory of affordability options and within the proposed area structure plan. Also, as I've noted on here, the MVP has indicated some of the uses that can be within residential, being duplexes, fourplexes, townhouses, and apartments, and those are all uses that can be considered within the proposed new land use district if it is rezoned. The MVP also goes on to indicate that high density developments that are supported by this plan are within proximity of shopping facilities, major institutions, parks, etc. And as I've indicated, it's in an area that's already seeing development in that direction, and therefore is in compliance with the municipal development plan policies. Next slide, please. So this is just another screen capture, and it's just showing you a page of the area structure plan. So as has been indicated, we are also proposing to amend the area structure plan of the Shaw's Village ASP and identifying that initially it's identified as industrial or institutional use. And so we are asking to update and amend this map within the ASP and showing that the parcels will be within residential policy area of the area structure plan. And this would provide for the future development of a residential area within the area structure plan. And next slide, please. So this is just another screen capture, just identifying policies within our area structure plan and indicating that the purpose of the residential area is to provide for a variety of quality mixed residential uses within the ASP, including semi-detached dwellings, multi-family apartments, and assisted living facilities. These newly created residential dwellings provide a range of housing options for existing and new residents to fulfill a variety of their needs within the town. So also, this proposal is in compliance with the policy 6.1.1 of our ASP, and that's because the proposed amendment to the ASP is in alignment with the purpose and policy for residential uses within this area. And that's my presentation.
Thank you. And we have it on, because we're, administrative team is bringing this forward, planning development department to get ahead of the interest in that area for residential. So, having said that, does council have any questions right now on planning development?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm trying to recall, so that particular plot that we're looking at, yes, that, if I recall, they were talking about developing that at one point, and it wasn't residential, it was commercial, with 3 buildings going into place. So you're going to change that to residential in the midst of that, or am I missing something? Because the head shape, so I must be missing something.
Currently, from the research I've done, currently the zoning is for institutional, so that is for other uses other than commercial or residential. So that's the way it is currently zoned, and we're asking to consider redesignation of the parcels according to the land use bylaw, as well as amending the map in the area structure plan to identify that these lots can be developed for a residential purpose.
I just want to remind everybody, when you're giving that up, but to the chair, please, that we did that now, so just a reminder of the matchup to the record. Go ahead, with your subject.
Okay, the question is, so you can do either one, so you can either have residential or commercial in that particular plot.
Through the chair, for these specific 3 lots, if they were to be rezoned as presented, they would be developed as residential parcels only. We're asking for a redesignation to a residential district.
Through the chair, okay, the question I have, if I'm looking at this map properly, through the municipal planning commission, I was under the understanding that this was going to be like a small, 3 kind of small strip malls. Am I wrong? Am I in the wrong picture in my mind on this?
Through the chair, I think maybe I can help shed some light on that. So through the municipal planning commission, we left-hand corner of this, this picture, so right where the cursor is moving, that's where that is going ahead, down in that corner. So I'm suspecting maybe that's what you're remembering, is that development permit that has recently gone to the municipal planning commission.
Through the chair, thank you for that correction. I misunderstood that wrong. So that's exactly right.
But I do want to thank Council Bass for pointing out all the development that goes.
Through the chair, I'm just curious, is this is institutional because the plans, the municipality, made up with. So, but I see in your earlier screen where it listed uses of residential that you increased in the housing, that I was just, I am just curious why the difference and why it isn't institutional. Yeah, see number 8.
Okay, through the chair. So the screen that we're looking at now is the policy within the municipal development plan that describes residential uses that can be supported according to the municipal development plan policies. Therefore, we're also demonstrating that the rezoning of these 3 lots to a residential district would support these types of developments within that property.
Can I ask you a question?
Not really, but, bit more detail on
Okay, Council Ward?
Yes, because it was zoned institutional before, and I understood this, through the chair. I understood that it was, basically a seniors, like a nursing home or something like that. This, I would think would supply a lot more flexible, but still, multi-unit possibilities that might support, other kinds of development and innovation within our town. And that's my question.
That is correct. The rezoning to the residential district will open up the opportunity for a larger variety of residential development in this area.
Any other questions? Okay. If anyone in the gallery would like to speak for or against the rezoning to residential or institutional, that's the top of your hand here right now. So anybody interested in the illustration of the fair?
Hey everybody, Brian Tippy, B-R-I-N-T-I-P-P-E. I would vote against this. A lot of people crossing the highway. So that's a major concern. We look at Wilfred, goes down to Church, giving rides up there. Concerns with the city crossing the main road. Another thing is train noise and derailment. Probably should be a berm up there, because you put in personal living quarters there. Sounded like it was supposed to be done in Southbridge, and never was done. Drowning hazards, pond. There's not a lot of tracks, so I don't know what you're gonna do about that. So that's definitely a concern. But I don't see it shut down as a skating rink for the kids, which they do use. So common sense, I guess. And then you got the property across from Checkers that's been in the basement for years, it's still sitting there. It's nothing but nice little the old church used to be. That's ridiculous.
Which is not brought to this bylaw.
I don't know, because it's land that you're changing the bylaw for, you already have
It's
land
this,
for.
it's this, right here that we talked about.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for comments, but.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. You all know me as Fred, but you may not know that I'm a lifelong architectural planning professional. I've been tracking this property for a long time, and I think this is the 3rd time it's been rezoned. I don't have any problem with any of the efforts that have been made, and I took note of that in this case, there is no real applicant other than the town is making it more viable for the community development. Good. My question is, the infrastructure, it was designed for industrial purposes. Through the chair. And Greg, tell me, does there have to be any adaptations to the existing infrastructure to make our fiber?
I'm not gonna allow that question because the planning development department has presented their zone for residential. And all information in the RFP. And it would be here if there were deficiencies in outstanding items that needed to be explored further. So, I can certainly ask Tracy to call and verify that that would be correct while your research has been done. The question of how the director of construction engineering has nothing to do with this, planning development program.
Okay, I'll just bring it forward that this has been a question that's been kicked around on the street for a long time as to what is the suitability of the infrastructure. So thank you for the opportunity to present that.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. I'm going to jump back to my. Any other comments from our administrative team or applicants that our administrative team is progressive on this issue of this reason?
Just one quick comment to the chair. I also wanted to point out that we did circulate the CP rail for this application, and they did respond indicating that they had no comments and they provided the guidelines for new development in proximity to railway operations so that we would be fully aware of anything that would need to be done at the time of development in proximity to railway.
Great, thanks for that. Ethan?
And just one additional clarification, which is not dawned on me, I think this will help clarify maybe Councilor Coy's earlier question. The part that talks about the seniors housing, in that's kind of showing the compliance with the municipal development plan. And so the highlighted in red is showing where these changes will comply with the municipal development. So it doesn't mean these changes allow for all those, but those are all the things that the MVP, the municipal development plan, says potentially the types of uses could be there. This specifically will allow for those four that are highlighted in red.
Thanks for that. And I don't see anything else from administration then, Ethan? A good observation. Okay, so any other questions from council? All right, so I will consider this public hearing for 2023-02 bylaw and bylaw 2023-03 that's included. And we will come to the next public hearing. And I will have to read everything all again as we're. So we'll call this public hearing for 634. I guess I should have had that motion for so that's good, and I will call 634, and I will go through the scripts that I have here as well. I will, we call to order this public meeting. Public hearing is to consider amending the land use bylaw to add definitions and uses of market indoor and market outdoor to the C1 commercial district general and the C3 commercial district core. The definition and use of market indoor is being proposed to be added as a permitted use, and the definition of use of market outdoor is being proposed to be added as a discretionary use, C1 commercial district general and C3 commercial district core. The bylaw 2023-04, land use bylaw amending market use. Council considered this at the January 24th, 2023 meeting. The first reading was approved by the bylaw, and the public hearing was set for tonight, February 28th. For the past month, notices of public hearing were posted on the town Didsbury website, the Alberta newspaper, and through the town social media platforms. Again, I'll just remind everybody of the business. Town Didsbury administration will speak to this, and I'll let people go first this time. They see Leanne move to the presenter's desk, is what it's called, so I think that's a good name for it. The applicant, if the applicant is interested in speaking, can speak. Council has the opportunity to ask questions. We have questions from the gallery, and then more council questions, and then closing comments from the applicant and administration. Questions. So again, as we get to the presenter's desk, state and spell your name, and I will again exercise my chair duties and obligations that if competitive comments are made, we will divert them to keep the jury to point them to hear comments. Brevity as thorough but brevity. So Ethan.
Thank you, Your Worship. I won't, well, 90 smiles are required by the province. I won't repeat, but just call your attention to my opening comments during the last.
All right, great. Yeah.
Thank you, through the chair. Administration was contacted by a local business owner who wanted to open up a market-type business which would see various vendors selling their products out of one location. Upon review of the land use bylaw, administration noticed a gap where there was a definition for the use of market, but a use for market was not assigned to any districts in the land use bylaw. As a result, bylaw number 2023-04 is to amend the land use bylaw to add the following to C1 Commercial District General and C3 Commercial District 4. The definition, amend the current definition for market to market indoor as follows. Market indoor means a development used in a
Just interrupts when you get this, just even the thanks, sir. Sorry. What are you on with you?
okay. Market indoor means a development use in a commercial or retail nature for the sale of new or used goods, crafts, and food products by multiple vendors renting tables and spaces in an enclosed building. Vendors may vary from day to day, but the general layout of the space to be rented out stays the same. To add the definitions for market outdoor as follows. Market outdoor means a development used in a commercial or retail nature for the sale of new or used goods, crafts, and food products by multiple vendors renting tables and space located in tents in an outdoor setting. Vendors may vary from day to day, but the general layout of the space to be rented out stays the same. Under permitted uses, add market indoor as a permitted use to the C1 Commercial District General and C3 Commercial District Core. Under discretionary uses, add market outdoor as a discretionary use to the C1 Commercial District General and C3 Commercial District Core. Additional regulations, addition of parking regulations to the C1 Commercial District General for market indoor and market outdoor as at the discretion of the approving authority. Council granted first reading of bylaw number 2023-04 at the January 24th regular council meeting. And tonight is the public hearing. The council is satisfied with the information and results of this public hearing, and administration is asking for second and third reading of bylaw number 2023-04 later on in the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? The applicant's not here, is that true?
Through the chair, so it's not an applicant file. It was just in preliminary discussions that I was working with the business owner.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Well, I'll just speak a little further to that. That's an example of, when we identified that, we saved the individual involved. We thought we can get behind this a little bit administratively, internally, and save you from having to bring that forward.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And, thanks for being a planning department and stuff, and, enabling us to these, this, to get this through. Does council have any questions or comments? Congratulations.
Thank you. Is this premature for me to ask, is there a location chosen to, build this structure?
Through the chair, thank you for the question. The particular person who had approached me had this interest in mind, so we were kind of looking into it. I told him it wasn't being used in the land use bylaw right now, that we would have to bring it to council first as a use. So in the meantime, they were able to operate under a different use, and then if this gets approved, then they can go forward. So not yet, it's just in discussion.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Okay, you look like you have a question.
My question is covered in.
Well, go ahead again, Councilor.
Thank you very much. My understanding is that a lot of times planning is doing an awful lot of groundwork in the background, and it's premature, and probably unfair to me to ask about the building itself, because I know it's not prudent to bring information forward with the written stone contracts or all the permits in place. So I sort of like kind of pulled the stick at you there, and I didn't mean to do that. I appreciate the good work, and I know there's a lot of things going on that we're not apprised of, and that the town isn't apprised of, that are pretty good things happening, and these will be revealed to us as we move along. So thank you.
Thank you. So, there are no other questions from council. Is there anyone in the gallery who would like to speak? Then, into, public hearing. Say your name, spell it.
BRINTIPPE, Brian Tippett. My concern would be with the Ace Society here, this bylaw is going to change that. Anyway out there, the park ground, and I don't know what you call that indoor outdoor being an outside building. One last note, your live stream quit working as soon as you started this conversation last time. That's all I have, thank you. Perhaps you can check the live stream.
I think we continually, thank you that we do apologize. We do work on that, right? So thanks for the comments, but at the same time, the comments is, about the Ag Society, and that question is irrelevant, which whether or not council would approve the land use bylaw change to market. I certainly can have the minister, planning department answer it just because it wouldn't make a difference by the city or what affects the standard price for any business to be able to. But at the same time, this market in itself, brings you at the end, this market, I believe, is these are storefronts we're talking about. Any people like to say something?
Yeah, just a quick comment about the live stream, just real quick, is what we are doing is we're also digitally recording the meeting so that if the internet is choppy, we have a clean, full recording of the meeting, which will then post the next day on the website, so that regardless of what the internet happens to be doing, we'll have a proper recording of the meeting. So for those listening at home, if there is issues, you'll be able to watch it as tomorrow.
the indoor market. And in those two districts, so C1 commercial district, C3 commercial district 4.
I like maker spaces, in a sense, but they don't work. So they're the markets, the same as they always have. All right, so anyone else in the gallery would like to ask a question? Or against the redesignation of markets? All right, thank you, Dan, again. And I didn't expect to be for your comments to wrap up, but I was just sitting down, so. Steve, can you go back if you do have any wrap up comments or anything? Okay, council, any last questions? All right, then I will have a motion to adjourn at 6:47 p.m. All in favor? Oh, we need a motion. I can't think. Councilor Windsor, all in favor? Okay, we'll reconvene our regular council meeting at 6:47 as well. We have item 6, council reports. And I think I started with everybody, so let's go alphabetical. Council Bass.
Thank you, Mayor. Usually I work in favor of someone with the first initial of B. Sometimes it goes eventually. Anyway, this is very brief. My report is going to be after the next council meeting because of what the meeting will the 18th. I think the last time I did warn people that our main focus was a CA report that we were working on at the last meeting. So there's nothing more to add to that other than they're still providing awesome potable water for the community.
Thank you for that. Those are the two. Thank you for that.
Except for this place.
That's the one more.
Fix that, Deputy Mayor.
I'm going to be as British Council Graduate Senate. I had 2 meetings, the library board meeting and the AGM of the Chamber of Commerce. And unfortunately, I was let both those meetings. I had an ICC meeting to attend, so minutes from those meetings I would have been or would have been forwarded. This was a reliable application. So,
Thank you for that. And Councilor Boyd is next. I mean, H is next, so.
Since the last meeting, I've had skateboard meeting in Brooklyn, and I attended virtually Bradley's session here in Trent. And we had another one-hour skateboard meeting, and we had our pedestrian in coordinator.
Thank you. Ms. Moore.
Yes, I had my 2 council committees, performance evaluation and strategic planning, attended the pedestrian connectivity, the intermunicipal collaboration committee, and attended Gordy. Another open. Last time we had 2 grand openings. Today we had another one. Friend Pizza has very nice pizza, and they also have butter chicken in 4 different hotnesses, which I'm really looking forward to. So, congratulations on another business, and that's free this month, as far as I know.
Councilor Moore, Councilor Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. I had a SBC meeting with Councilor Moore and Councilor Floyd. And then also on February 15th, I had the Didsbury District Historical Society meeting. There's not very much to report, if we can get updates on some events. But I just want to highlight that we do have the Sugar Fest coming up on April 1st. I'm looking forward to that because I would love to eat my body weight in sugar. Also, we have a March, we have a book launch for the History Series launch. And the story from the people. It's a book about the history of the town, and the copies will be only available at the museum for people to read.
Thanks for that. Councilor Luther.
Thank you, Mayor Hunter. You may recall that in a previous meeting, I indicated that the Red Deer River Municipal User Group was being involved in a study, the task force actually, to look at the South Saskatchewan River Basin. And it's the first time that RDR Mug has been involved. It's actually either that or the Red Deer Alliance involved in representing the Red Deer River in the southern Alberta drainage that goes into Saskatchewan. And the RDR Mug's two representatives attended two meetings so far. First, the preliminary meeting was to set the groundwork for the basis on which the task force was going to work. And the second meeting was to express interest or the interests of the Red Deer River basin going into South Saskatchewan. There are two more meetings being scheduled now, one later this month and one in early March, where we will continue to advocate for increased reserve for municipalities that use the Red Deer River as their water source. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thanks, everyone. I want everybody to notice too the new format of our council reports has what councils are doing, so I think we learn for that. Making sure everything's we know where everybody is and what they're doing, expect reports back on the letters, and hope it's educational and productive for our council members. I want to say first of all, go Colts go. Good luck at game 5 tonight, and back at home tomorrow night. So we're tied at 2, 8-2. So I think it's 7 tied at 2. Thanks to council noticing my presence at the Japanese Emperor's birthday, hosted by the Council of Japan in Calgary. Lots of elected officials present, and wonderful event. Central Alberta Mayor Conference, February 22nd in Isabel. We had a great presentation from Dr. Kim Jim in the urgent need. So he promised $1.8 billion to the Red Deer Regional Hospital Center. And I just want to point out, if many of our residents in town, in the region, access it often, we're in the Calgary region, the central region, we do go there a lot. And if you're interested in learning more, and had help with SHICA, the Society for Hospital Expansion in Central Alberta. And I just want to point out a few things that are probably of interest to everybody. 25 trained specialists left right here in the last few years. It's critical and vital that the capital build happens in Red Deer. Politics are not supporting rural Alberta, and Calgary and Edmonton have the biggest voice for these things, and there's a huge fear that Red Deer will take this hospital. Recruitment efforts are lacking, and these are just messages. We need on the HS, on the political end, we need more rural representation that helps identify where these healthcare facilities go and push through for them. And more nurse and training in Alberta, of course, and physician and recruitment healthcare specialist recruitment, healthcare aides recruitment. And so one thing that's really important, Central Zone gets paid $90,000 a year for it. That's Techman's done. Calgary and Edmonton get between $26 and $30 million a year on call positions. It's a $220 per capita spent in Central and close to $2,000 per capita spent in Business. So if you're interested in these things that affect us all in our healthcare and our access to our regional hospital, CPAP and CTC, look it up and you'll learn lots more. And so that was a really interesting conversation there, and they're asking for everyone's help in rural Alberta in taking these facilities. I also went to grand opening of Friends Speech this morning, and welcome and congratulations to AJ Aurora, Becky Joe, Michael Tala, and Michael Tala and their families. It's a franchise that started in Didsbury, Carsters, one of the Calgary's, and so really excited for the family business to start a franchise. And one of the franchises and the locations selected in Didsbury. So we wish them all the best. And that's what happened in my council meetings. Anyway, I will, any questions, anyone? You want to make a motion to accept?
I move the council accept council reports as information.
Right down DM, which is definitely here, but then we have another DM down here. But CE, I'll call a vote for the council reports, all in favor? That's carried. Thank you. We have CAO report next. It was 22. Anything to add, Ethan?
No.
Friends? Any questions or comments? And I have to talk here about something in the CAO report. It was at the bottom of my page. I was interested in the hospital information. But do you mind if I take some of your time of your CAO report because it's relative to you two? Because there's been some processes that are being things have to clarify. And what that means is swag access and whatnot. There's a policy of the council, and there's a process to invite the mayor and the council to events and activities and presentations. So if anybody, so we'll be setting that up as soon as it's complete, but just so the question about accessing swag council and for community organizations, we're cleaning that up a bit, so it gets just a bit more fluid and organized. But again, very most people like time doing, and Sarah's very good at that. So thanks, Sarah. And then the other question is the bureau advocacy that was asked. We address these questions outside of council. Until the council's seen nothing other request for representation of the bureau advocacy committee. Until it's requested for approval and is entered on our committee assignment list, there's no acknowledgement or endorsement of town council representation on that committee. So that's a because there's an advertising, there's a published statement from the sponsors also on that. This council hasn't done it. So until this council does any request for additional committees, they aren't acknowledged. So that was just answering that question. Thank you for sparing that time. Does that answer your question? Someone's got to say something about this industrial planning development report. Well, we really appreciate the comparisons over the years. It's a very thorough report. We won't be able to fit it all in our annual report, so how we feel highlights of this. It's not a question, it's just an observation. Any other comments, questions? Okay, so work our planning development department do. So I think, having said that, then we have a CAO report. We have one question, Ethan, I have it down that our fourth quarter report was indicated here in February. We have any comments on what it will be here?
Yeah, that'll come next week.
I just love reading, so that's why Amanda, that's such a good job with that. Okay, so a motion to accept the CA report from Bradley.
Thank you, Mayor Hunter. I'll move that, we accept the CAO's report for February. That is information.
All right, I'll call the vote, because you had a chance to ask questions, all in favor? That's carried. We had a lot of, we didn't know a lot of issues and practice speaking. All right, we'll move on then to item 7, bylaws and policies, item 7.1. Bylaw 2023-02, amending land use bylaw, and bylaw 2023-03, amending Sean's CSP. Both, second and third readings.
Thank you. I move that council grant second reading of bylaw number 2023-02, amending the land use bylaw 1100 and 1200 Sean's Drive.
Are there any questions that haven't been answered? I'll call the vote then on second reading. All in favor? That's carried.
I move that council grant third and final reading of bylaw number 2023-02, amending the land use bylaw 1000, 1100 and 1200 Sean's Drive.
Wait. Some hands up. I'm going to call the motion and vote. Can't call the motion. I just want to vote. So I'll call the vote on third reading of land use bylaw 2023-02. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you.
Mayor Hunter, I'll move the council grant second reading to bylaw number 2023-03, amending Shaw's Village ASP.
Great. Any questions? Answered. Call the vote. All in favor? That's carried.
And Mayor Hunter, I'll move that the council grant third and final reading of bylaw number 2023-03, amending Shaw's Village ASP.
Great. And we'll call the vote. All in favor? It's carried. And those are the third readings. We have item 6.7.2, bylaw 2023-04, amending the land use bylaw market, commercial market.
Thank you, Mayor Hunter. I'll move that council grant second reading of bylaw number 2023-04, amendment to the land use bylaw.
Right, any questions, comments? Call the vote, second reading, all in favor? It's carried.
Mayor Hunter, I'll move that council grant third and final reading to bylaw 2023-04, amendment to the land use bylaw.
And I will call vote for third and final reading, all in favor? It's carried. All right, we have, we're into business now. Item 8.1, this is where the delegation is having interest in basketball court mural design. Councilor McCoy.
That council approved the mural design to be painted on the basketball court.
Any questions? Pretty basic, yeah. They have all the other people we had. Call the vote, all in favor? Carried. Tracy and Amanda, I'll speak to you later. Well, would be part of you want to And the second motion? It's important. Thank you. No, I'm sorry. I see that. Well, I just thought maybe Council Bassett or Council Windsor wanted to mention the quality of drive. But I think you take it, so. All right, we have item 8.2, 2023 FCSS funding recommendations. All right, we have recommendations in front of us, and I think we can have a motion. Dave, Councilor McCoy.
To approve the 2023 Home Community Support Services Community Grant funding as presented, valued at $64,000.
Okay, you see Ryan's here to answer any questions anyone might have. Any questions? You can't make Ryan sleep though.
All right.
Yeah, well, that would be good. Do you have any idea about the, William Rose Park location of this is going to look at, or just in the early stages? You don't have too much information right now.
Yeah, they're currently looking at a building downtown, just be in the stages of it, still a single phase inspection and whatnot before they can occupy the space. So currently they're just going through that process, and inside that we're offering Didsbury places and alternative space.
Thanks for that. I meant to look at, we know that our town wellness program in the schools is very, very valuable. And I see you do the best you can, I'm sure, to allocate. And this, and I meant to look at last year's RFP, is this pretty much the same as what annually it should be?
Yeah, it's similar to what it's been in the past years. Again, just based on the amount of applications we have this year, we're trying the best. It's very close to funds.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And let's start, really start talking about provincial government more about these things. And I guess I see a lot of Olds names in here, and it's Olds District, and obviously that includes us, but are there initiatives or are we stumbling blocks to get people to areas that programs are all run, but include the whole district? Is there any direction towards getting more of these Didsbury, like there with Boys and Girls Club?
So a lot of the ones that are based on Olds or satellite setups here, so they still work Boys and Girls, it's Boys and Girls Club Olds, but they want to use it as a satellite setup at Didsbury job, and so it would be Boys and Girls Club Didsbury underneath of the Olds. And same with hospice, they're starting to do some of the programming things directly in Didsbury rather than doing it on Olds.
So we're going to start, we have an Olds and Didsbury initiative already with our constituency, so is there, if I just put that thought out there for Didsbury, start Didsbury, Boys and Girls Club, Didsbury, ideas like that, and I know those are things that I'm not anything directly, I just think our community certainly would embrace those, that's a good word, embrace those sorts of initiatives. I know it takes time, and it takes population, it takes participants. So in the meantime, as we start, our residents have an opportunity to participate. That was our day. Thank you for that. Councilor Windsor has one you thought about now.
Thank you very much. Going through this, it seems that there is a significant amount that's applied for that is ineligible. And I'm wondering if there's maybe more of a clarification is required. I mean, that takes time and energy to go through those applications that are just essentially a waste of time. So I'm wondering if there maybe is more clarification needed in the application process to eliminate some of that.
You're asking assistant manager, if he sees any improvements that could be done to the application form, that would lessen the time that you're not eligible to begin with.
So that's something that we discussed at our last meeting with the Mountain County SCSS directors. We did notice that there was quite a few applications that had multiple portions, and some people we spoke to didn't actually understand the full regulations that we follow for our funding. So it's something we're looking at doing both changing our application for the following year, as well as having applicants actually come in front of the directors to discuss their application so that we can get further understanding to then make those decisions. So if there is something that may not have come clearly through their application written, then they can at least voice that in person.
All right, I don't see any other hands up. I appreciate you, taking the right to answer these questions. And we can probably take you, but appreciate that you agree. So we have a motion to, accept these, grant funding, as presented. We'll call the vote, all in favor? It's carried. Thank you again. Right, we have, I think that's the grand, we have 8.3. I'm gonna say it first, I love it. It's really, is it up there? Show it there. It's really awesome. That was huge. Okay, a motion?
Mayor Hunter, I'll move that we approve the updated Didsbury Family and Community Support Services logo as presented.
Great, any questions or comments? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor Hunter. I'm just with like, I see 4 options there, and I think the 4 options are based on the background that they're going to be placed on. Depending on what medium they're going into, will dictate which one of those 4 they're using. Would that be correct?
And you see Ryan left, but does anybody else can answer that?
Yes, that's based on graphic design.
So, can you repeat that just a little louder?
It's based on the graphics design concept of what we're advertising, what we're using the logo on. If it has a dark background already, or if it has a light background, that sort of thing. That's why we have the different variations of the logo.
I really like it when they said, don't say the 10th. It's great. Okay, well done. And, we have a motion on the table to accept it, as presented. And we'll see who's on, we have to get cups, SCSS did have to get cups now. I think SCSS, but the government gives us, so that's very kind of. Call the vote, all in favor? That's carried. Okay, we have, the utility department's year-end allocation. I just want to speak to this briefly, because I recall last year it was sent to the SBC committee to deal with, and I'm inclined to ask council to do the same this year, send it to that committee, and so if I display that well enough, I'll have questions first. Do you want to make that? Did you really ask the question? Okay. I saw your hand flash.
No, we have to make a motion, but nothing's going to happen.
Okay, I saw you flash. And the pictures of first abundance and good.
I'll move that, we refer, I'll move that we refer, the utility department year-end allocation to the strategic planning committee.
Thank you for that. Any questions or comments that you'd like to hear before they start wandering? Going through the information? I'm sure they'll think some questions on their own and bring back up. I think, I would like to see everything on like solid waste, that it's perfect, it's in and out, it's even. I think that's kind of, maybe you could bring that answer back, is how that happens, because I think it's great, but, I'm sure it's not rocket science, I just, I'm thinking of it. Councilor Windsor.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't want to go on this, but it seems to me that if we had a deficiency in the revenue from water, we must have not been charging a high enough rate for our water. And I'm thinking that, I guess I'm hoping that that's going to be taken into consideration when we establish the rates and fees for 2023 to ensure that we're going to have enough income on that side.
One concern I have is the water being charged at the right place, or maybe we should buy the account for the lost one. Like you can't, when my meter says free water, you can't just charging me an extra one instead of the lost side. So I'm not sure if we should be increasing the residential water rates, rather focusing on finding
I think, yes, strategic planning committee can certainly discuss those items. So we have a motion to send it to the strategic planning committee. Any other questions or comments? Call a vote, all in favor? It's carried. And we have item 8.5, 2022 year-end reserve allocation. And those are
I'm sure, Mayor, I'll do this, and I'd like to make a motion that I would like to burden the strategic planning committee with more work and move that council refer this item of our agenda to the strategic planning committee for evaluation and return a recommendation to council.
Okay.
I'm just curious, can we still ask questions about what shows in here?
Well, that's why we send it to committee, so we don't. Meeting for that? Yeah, and then when we come back, we can ask the committee all those questions. Chair, presenter. According to the, let's see, come up with this, this item is the operational surface policy. And Ethan, can I just raise this right now? I think it's a motion. Because I have told them it's meeting. And then put in the sewer report that we talked about on the agenda, but to identify that operational surplus that sometimes doesn't go into the reserves that the council allocates, or we have a policy based on that amount that will talk to that item, or guide us on that. And are you familiar with what I'm talking about? Then we can go back to pull out of my, but I just really want policy, and I think this is the time to do it, because we're dealing with our surplus right now. And it might be a good time to send that to the SPC as well. But we do have the motion to send the surplus to the, it's on October 11th. Can you pull that up, Brenda? October 11th, would you mind Ethan if you pull that up? So
Sure.
the October 11th, the scale report. Can you do that? Sure. Yes, first day doing this now, to you all first.
She probably doesn't.
Okay.
I've got it here.
Okay. Could somebody?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
I just wanna make a motion on something. Stand, I have a motion. Councilor Wizard?
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to make a comment for SBC to consider when we're deliberating on this. And that is that there are two items here in the background. The $50,000 transfer that was supposed to occur from the general reserve, and $52,000 transfer that was supposed to occur from the RCMP reserve, and that was in our 2018 budget. I would like to have an emphasis on why this didn't occur, and it does affect the the allocation of the surplus, it does affect the surplus, so that, it would make a difference in the total surplus that is available for the grant, the community grant, from relatively 20,000 up to 30,000. So I think it's important to ask SBC to look at that.
It is answered in here, but you just wanted a consideration, to actually use that in the surplus, apply to the surplus and we can allocate it.
Yes.
For this group. Okay.
I think this would be better if we just brought back some information on this and then,
As an agenda?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that. Yeah. I think it's,
and then that gives us time to kind of review it.
yeah,
And,
because it won't be a policy that's created, we'll.
Sure.
Anyway.
that's probably, so maybe, maybe what I'd recommend is a motion to bring back, some information on the unrestricted surplus policy development.
Councillor Lincoln has a motion to send the 2022 year-end reserve allocation to SPC. Any other comments or questions on that? Call the vote, all in favor? It's carried. Can you say that again?
I'll say what you said.
We want Sarah to capture it, so we'll have her repeat it.
All those Ethan to repeat that.
Yes, I will. So moved by Deputy Mayor Engel, the administration bring back information on the unrestricted surplus policy development.
And just to catch this up, later at the desk, it would be what would deal with that 79,056, so. Some things that weren't being allocated that we can address that. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Call the vote, all in favor? Yeah, item 8.6, setting date for the next budget meeting. Did you answer the question? Survey? Go ahead.
Oh, shoot, just lost it. At the end of all that reserve stuff, there was, a recommendation to have the money from the savings account for the checking account to be able to cover expenses, so that we won't need to go into our, I'm wondering if we should still have that one.
Yes, thank you for that. I gotta have myself. So Ethan, we'll just go to that motion then. So authorize administration transfer funds, so we send that to SPC as well.
Would that one be necessary? I think if we're just doing that authorization, because we do want to have then have that one in the checking account.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, just for, I'm sure you will.
I move that council authorize the administration to transfer funds from savings accounts to checking accounts as required to save from using the operating line of credit.
Questions or comments? Call the vote, all in favor? It's carried. Thanks for that, Councilor Moore. So now we can talk about the budget meeting, and there's three options, and there was a survey. Can we try to approve without having a survey, would that help? Or do you want to suggest a date?
If I may, I'd like to make a comment, and that is that March 15th, I believe, is registration night. It probably would be very prudent for us to have a budget meeting on registration night.
Like the spring registration. That you had a survey, and said you were available.
I could have.
You probably did. Is there, Ethan, did we come up with anything? On that? Was there one day?
Yes,
that-
we did. Maybe Sarah, you want to put that up? did have one counselor who wasn't available either of those nights, but was available the Monday of that second week of that week. I was just giving that up.
Another Monday there, bro.
13th?
No, it wasn't. It just, I'm trying to find a date that might be, because there's one counselor that couldn't make any of those 3 dates. So,
Then we, if I could, we can designate some other council maybe.
sure, that's true. That's a good point.
The survey was put out, and that's what we narrowed it down to. And I mean, we can put it out again, but I think we can get a budget meeting set. Based on these dates, the March 15th is the spring registration date, and the other two were available for everybody. So let's do the first Thursday then. First or second Thursday is the Wednesdays, an option, so we're gonna set one. They can make the items that are up there. And so that would be the 17th or the, no, that's only one, 16th to the 23rd. Does someone want to make a motion? 16th to 23rd? Go ahead.
I move that council set, March 23rd, Thursday at 5 p.m. for the 2023 operating budget meeting discussion.
All right, any comments, questions? We don't survey in, Councilor McCoy?
The counselor that was not available on the state. Just so you know.
Okay. Any other comments? Call the vote then, all in favor of March 23rd? Opposed? It's carried. Thursday, March 23rd at 5 p.m. Thanks, everyone. So now we don't have item 8.7, but it is discussion on sidewalk. Now, we'll give that to Ethan to deal with, or introduce, because he has the information.
Thank you, Your Worship. This is, as you know, last meeting, the council approved the 512 getting out of the lease for operating that larger 512 building. And in the meantime, we have groups that have been using it, that want to continue using it, or at least are concerned in the meantime for the short term using it. And we know that this is one of the things we're gathering some information, and it's going to be shortly before council to do some decision making on. There were some commitments and some things that some groups are hoping to use. So what I would like to ask is council approve a motion for administration to temporarily continue administering the use of that building to those groups who have been using it thus far until such time the council makes decisions about what to do with that building.
Councilor Winter?
Thank you very much. I think probably I'd like to know what groups have a commitment that would be helpful. I'm also willing to make that motion, that we extend the availability of the facility to the groups to continue temporarily until we have an opportunity to determine what the directions will be.
All right, so we have motions about that. Administration looking into the options presented. Any other questions?
Yeah, I'm in favor of it as well. I'm just wondering how the process would go with administration and bookings and collecting money. Is that something that's easily done?
It is, we've already got actually a system that's already really easy at adding this to it. We already have full things, and we have other facilities that people can look at. We would just add that to that. We have actually, our RIDE, our CSS is already very connected to all those groups that use it anyways, and so it would be an easy thing for him to continue move that forward until such time that that's made some more permanent decisions about that. So administratively, it will be a relative process.
Mr. Bennett?
But thank you very much. This, with all due respect, as far as knowing who's going to utilize facilities, they're obviously there to improve up to this point. And if I had a group that wanted to follow along with the vetting process, or I just say, hey, I'll let this place for yourself. You know, I don't have to know who's running. It's not interesting to me. It's not a
No, and what I'm asking for is just approval that we continue to administer it, and we'll leave that with our CSS team who's already tied to those groups to vet that like they would any other of our other facilities. And, we already have a process in place for that, so it's an really easy thing to just put that into that system.
Councilor McCoy?
I would like to make a motion, that, I'm not sure because it's in the new item, right? But that council, direct administration to continue managing the club. Bookings?
Or maybe, if I could just recommend, Councilor McCoy, just a motion to approve administration continuing to administer that building on a temporary basis until such time council gets other direction.
That was longer.
Is that okay, Councilor McCoy?
Thank you, Mayor.
So we've been to that in the past, and I'm not looking to rent it again, I have no event coming up. But for annual occasions around Christmas, so is that still going to be available to the public? That's still a viable option?
Yeah, we've, sorry, it was a pleasure, Your Worship. As word's gotten out about the final procedure that we've been in, the calls of people, I would like to that, so that's why we wanted to put it into this kind of holding pattern right now, into a system, just to keep it going until such time we decide otherwise, and we'll bring some information back for the, bring some budget information, and things like that, back to council, but for right now, more just, yeah.
I appreciate you keeping it.
We're learning.
It was a pleasure through the chair because our deputy mayor said that.
Sorry.
Because we should just have a conversation and we're supposed to talk and talk.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't remind me of that. Councilor, that answer your question though?
Yeah.
Okay. Councilor,
Thank you very much. I think this is important because some of the organizations, or at least one of the organizations that have historically used this facility have prepaid for rent to the end of June. And so I think this is a really important motion to move forward.
all right, so sir, you want to read that motion back?
To allow administration to continue administering the use of the facility within the community on a temporary basis until council is able to determine the future of the facility.
I would just have to direct administration. You might have said aloud, but I disagree. Okay. Any other comments? Call a vote, all in favor? It's carried. All right, we have, item 9, correspondence and information, the town clerk's free ambulance service. Ms. Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. I move that council accept the correspondence items presented as information.
Okay. We have time to read it. What is the saying, I was open the election? We can start again. Thanks for sending it. Well, vote, all in favor? That's good. All right, we have, council meeting highlights. Yep. Did you, well, so you were, once you get to go first, you get to take it at the top.
Lucky me.
Lucky you.
I like it. Good Lord. But I think social aspect, the design church that was the painting, bringing internationally renowned artists to our town to do that. And I hope they do the right PR and make sure that it's recognized and connected with Didsbury. That's important for the promotion side. But I think it's going to be great. And I look forward to that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess mine would be the utilities department doing surplus allocation, and interested to see what recommendations we brought back by SBC for next week.
Great. Better numbers now.
I'm going to say one of the highlights was having so many people in the gallery.
Great, Councilor Moore.
I'm excited about the changes to our land use bylaw that will allow more innovation and more flexibility and the opportunity to have a vibrant market downtown. And just allowing the innovation that we always hope that people will find this is a welcoming place for all of that.
Thank you. I'm going to go out of order. Someone's going to shake this one. I'm excited that we have a budget meeting set. I know, I could see that you were going to Councilor Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. So I'll say my first one. You said that first one, mine as well. You still. Mine would be the FCSS week branding. I think that looks great. I thought, I think you would check out.
Sure. Very excited about that. Councilor Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. There were a lot of great ones that as evidenced by the people Councilor picking on. The FCS funding, FCSS funding recommendations, and the community organizations who are going to help through that process. And I think that's wonderful.
It is. Thank you for all those. Appreciate it. And tonight, we will read close number 11. The agenda was presented. Everybody read the agenda. There's opportunities to amend it. So,
Let me go to closed session.
okay. Thank you.
7:39.
All right. All in favor? Opposed? Thanks again for everyone being here tonight. Appreciate
I'm ready to go.
you. You have delivery motions? So we'll start with item 1.1. 1.1.
I move that council approve the submission for the grant application.
All in favor? Carried. And then item 11.2.
What that
Is
one
all
do?
that?
Move that council approve the land acquisition as discussed.
All in favor? Carried. Okay, I guess you're on the road. Did he give you all those?
I just know, I feel myself. Sorry. I move that council approve the mayor and deputy mayor to meet as discussed.
All in favor?
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Carrie?
Why would we, it's not confidential, right? Why would you say to meet this library, chair?
Is that all we do?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, 11.4, and there's 3. No, there's 2. ad hoc interface committee convening to continue to deal with
To administer
the
the
administrative code of conduct.
review.
Okay.
And bring back a recommendation. All in favor?
Did I make that?
Sure. I did.
You did, but
I did.
I'll take it. You forward.
That's fine. That's the word. That was all in favor. It was carried. Now I need a motion to adjourn. And all in favor? 9:24. And Councillor Leeds. Well, we're adjourned to.
Done?
You're done.
Why
Thank
don't we
you.
do the other one first,
Yes.
and then you can go home.